Good morning. Uh, well, my coffee's cold. Cool down. I'm going to warm it up. 44 seconds. Whoa! It's not too cool today, but it feels cool. It's 18.9. How can it feel cool at 18.9? What's wrong? I know you're thinking, you should see how cold it is in space. Oh, yeah, I know. No doubt. It's cooler there. Or on the moon. Well, yesterday's experiment sort of worked out. Not 100%, but I would say 95. 95%. Coughing. Oh. 95%. Part of the experiment was challenging you to actually call the number without knowing what you're calling. But there were clues. You should have known. You should have suspected, not necessarily known. Maybe you could have got the line for the Arctic Weather Service. Excuse me, hiccups. The Arctic Weather Service. This will cure my hiccups. Well, no, it won't. But I see steam coming out of my mouth. Okay, yeah. And you would see how you break a train of thought when you, it's a dumb thing. I wanted to see if you'd do it. And you did. But of course, you said something to Mummy because she came by and she was so curious. She said, "What is that number you asked her to call?" And I said, "Don't tell her." But it's Jordan. It's Jordan's home. The home number. The house number. I had it in that book from when we went there. Sometimes it's really smart not to throw things away. That's sort of a memento of the trick. So how could I throw that away? But it has phone numbers in it. And home numbers aren't usually changed. Where cell numbers come and go, not there so much. But although I was hoping for you to speak to Jordan, you broke the ice. And even though I wrote that note up for you before and I had to change it by saying you did it. Because I was so curious, I kept thinking, I'm going to be so curious, I won't know. I just won't know if you did it. So I wouldn't be able to sleep. There's no way when you're that curious about something. So you did, and I'm really happy. I don't know if Mummy had to tell you or anything like that, but it was good. That comes down to the topic of friendship. Friendship is, as I've said, the most, actually it's aside from health, but it's part of health because it's a part of mental health. Friends look after one another, look out for one another, and unintentionally they do that. And you need friends. Because I told you we're pack animals. We're dogs. If we look at it, we're not cats. We're like dogs. So we need them. We need to be part of the pack. We need people to be part of our little pack, and it expands out from there. And it's so good. So you can think about it. Look, I am not much different than you. I never had, when I was growing up, I never had many friends. And my mother told me one time, she said, you don't have many friends. And she started talking about the importance of having more friends. Of course, I could not understand, because to me, having the fewer friends, the more quote unquote intimate it was. The more you could be friends. How can you have the same kind of friendship with 10, 12, or 20 friends? You can't. Of course, that's the way I thought and think somewhat still. But if you have a really close relationship with a friend, and that friend goes away, you lose that friend for whatever reason, whether they're, you have an argument about something stupid, which happens, or they get hit by a piece of space junk, and they're killed. There's lots of reasons. So, what do? Well, if you lose the one close, super close friend, you're in trouble. Because you've not developed the skills how to make other friends. So, look back, especially when you're young. You're going to go through lots of friends. As you get older, your friendships are solidified. When you were in elementary school, and you would always have the one friend, just the one, and you were so tight with that man, and then something is going to happen when you're younger. Jordan, for example, you guys got along. It was great. And I want you to keep that friendship. And I said, I'm not going to allow you to lose that friendship without a reason. You got to have a reason. Like if you got hit by a piece of space junk or something like that, then, that's a good reason. Out of your control. Why I'm thinking about space junk so much, I don't know. Mental problem. Remember Taya? Taya always had scores of friends. You can't necessarily be as close with all those friends if you have like 15 friends. But there's going to be some you're going to be closer with and some less close to, but you're still a group of friends. It's a little tribe. But if you lose one, well, there's 14 others. And it's not devastating. It's like having, let's say you have a school of fish as pets. It's weird to say that. In your aquarium, if you have a school of fish and one dies, you go, oh, well, fish it out, flush it down the toilet, send it to the fish graveyard. Still the rest of the school is around. And you buy a shark, and they all go missing one by one till there's no rules left. But that's being silly, of course. You need friends, and I'm not going to allow you to lose your friendship with Jordan. And it sounded like it was a good time. Today, I'm trying to get some stuff ready for you, and it's being more difficult today. I don't know why. It's just a little bit more difficult. And I'm hoping, crossing my fingers and praying you're having a good day. But one extracurricular activity I'd like to do is I'm not going to get you to go downtown to go to the post office. Thank God you didn't go. But we can try this. One last kick at the football. Like. And I think I want you to, as a final thingy here. Okay, like I said yesterday, we're going to start working at getting you out of the bedroom. I don't know what you did yesterday. I have no idea. I spent most of my time at the post office. But I want you to do some of your work, at least 50%. At least 50%. I'm going to do it specific. 50% of your time is going to be at the table. If you have to move everything out of the bedroom, it's not freezing today. As I said, it's 19 degrees right now. And I want you to work at the table. Need to go for walking. Need to do walking. Well, and footballing, well, experimental. And we'll see how it goes. So, get ready with the stuff. Since I have to get finishing up with your stuff. So, had enough.